Hello everyone, I hope traders and investors alike were green on Friday. In this video, I'm going to do the best I can to recreate our trading room from Friday. Won't be able to recreate everything and call out every single call out and every single flow call, but definitely going to recreate the price action and try to talk about what we've seen and how we traded it. So we do already have our levels on our chart. We know we have this 431.87, 431.73. It's a 15-cent zone down here that we know we could find support / resistance on that area. So coming into pre-market, things we knew about the week. We knew we had head and shoulders everywhere, including the SPX. Seeing them on IWM, and the market's doing exactly what we were expecting, pulling down. Not saying it's been the easiest to trade, but we did expect to pull down going into the end of September, or the markets to pull back. So that part's doing exactly what we expected. We did have PMI at 945. We had a Fed speaker, I believe it was Cook, I believe Lisa Cook at 950. We knew that VIX had been spiking. We knew the dollar had been strong and had been strong for a while. We got a breakout on TNX, so we were looking at that as either a cup or a possible double top, and it chose the cup for a breakout. Our oscillators have been down. Our advanced decline lines, breadth had all been down. Big names were breaking down. Government shutdown's been looming. We know we got earnings coming up, and Big Daddy Powell come out and pretty much paused. Everything was exactly what was expected, and the market just didn't seem to like that. Honestly, it's been feeling like it needs a reason to sell. We've been hearing the recession word come up. Just a lot's been going on in the market. So we had also gapped up. So we talked to the group just like we always do. Anytime that we do gap up or gap down, we expect some kind of pull in that direction, back into the direction that we gapped from. So a move down at open was expected because of the gap below us. Doesn't mean the gap's going to get filled, but we just expect, a move down, some profit taking, stuff like that. So we're going to hit this first 5-minute candle here and get our first 5-minute candle on. At this time, we knew our breadth was raging higher. So as the market was pulling back in this first 5 minutes, breadth was raging higher. So we were already looking for a reversal. We were expecting a pullback, but at this point we were looking for a reversal. So see if we can come into our levels and see what we get there. Of course, flow was coming in very mixed at this point. Didn't have a strong feel on the flow yet. Very mixed, and the scanners were very mixed as well at open. But we did see that strong move on breadth. So we were calling out watch for a reversal, in the opposite direction back up to the upside after we get a pull. And you can see here our second 5-minute candle did not confirm. So that, did not give us the sign of strength that we were looking for to continue to trade it there. Let's go into the 1-minute time frame. And at this point, you can see your Bollinger Bands are still expecting a move down. And we remember talking about this. So we were looking for a break below this low candle here. So the range low is the actual target we want to take out. So I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. Candle line is always your target. Your range low is what you want to take out to move lower. That's not a perfect line, but that's good enough for what we need. So if we go in, we're looking to breach that line for a quick move down, which is exactly what we got there on our 5, or this is on our 1, coming right into our zone. So that would have provided a nice scalp, and that did provide a nice move there for some of our members right into that zone there. I believe I may have caught some of that myself, and this is giving us a falling 1 on the 5, which still needs to be confirmed. So here on the 5-minute time frame, let's get our 5 on. So we're coming into our support level here. At this point, we definitely could see follow through off of this 5-minute candle, but we need to confirm, or off this 5-minute candle pattern, which is called a falling 1. So, that needs to be confirmed. Right now, our breadth is raging higher, and I mean raging. So we're still waiting for this reversal. We have come right into our 15-cent zone here. It's like a supply and demand zone, and we're expecting a possible reaction right here at this level. We do got a candle pattern that needs confirmation to signal lower. So let's go back and look at the 1 real quick. So we broke down. You can see the buyers were able to push it back up out of that zone. And let's see what kind of reaction we get here. Let's turn the 5 back off for a second on the 1 minute chart. And let's see what we can get here. So still trying to hold that. Seeing a little reversal signal down there. Now got not really a bullish engulfing because it didn't engulf the previous candle, but we do have a bullish Marubozu candle there, and that can provide some upside. So we do need to see a follow through on that candle confirmation and some follow through if it's going to take us up coming out of that zone. So still trying to go back into it, and boom, right there you can see that the sellers tried to shove us back down in that zone and the buyers come up. That is a momentum candle. Remember calling that out. Remember saying those exact words. We have a momentum candle, and we're coming up out of a supply demand zone, a little zone that we watch, and we're expecting some movement out of it. And you can see right there they're trying to take it lower. Tried to push it higher, rejection off the 9. We're not bullish there until we clear that 9. And you can see taking it right back up. The buyers really want to move the market higher here. It's pretty tough action in that area as long as you were waiting for the breakout. And this is when we got our W pattern. Remember calling the W pattern out, looking for a confirmation up above the W pattern here. Let's turn this 5 back off. It was off. I do apologize. So now we're looking for a W pattern breakout. So which we just got the confirmation there, and coming up out of this right, I want to say shoulder, but out of the right part of the W. You got a nice hammer candle down here signaling a reversal coming back up. This is a rising 1 right here. Got confirmation of that, right? Which, you know, that's your signal for upside, more upside, and it confirming over this. This is your next level that needs to be breached. Up above that, we are bullish. So let's see what we get here. We know we need to let the 9 catch up. Need to see it turning up. So right there, the 9 is coming back up. We come back down, tested it in that area, and we are trying to push higher here. This is the major level that needs to be cleared right here to go higher. We know we got resistance right there. See what we get. 9 is catching up. We have a decent MACD still. 9 is on its way up, setting up a small bullish candle there. Can we get a pop? That's your first target if you're trying to trade in there, but we want to be above this area. And there they go. They're trying to take it higher. Right here is the level that we need to get a candle to confirm over. That just gives you an HY pattern type breakout suggesting some more upside. MACD still suggesting more upside. This level needs to be cleared. We clear that level, we can expect to go higher. So we're looking for a candle to close over top of this, and we got it right there with also another rising 1 that could possibly provide more upside. We know we have a level coming up above us as well. So nice move here. Can we get the follow through? And there's your follow through off your rising 1. Let's go to the 5, and very nice push, strong, very decent push back up here, very nice push back up. You can see some roughness in that candle as we were coming back down, testing the 5 and the 9 on the 5-minute time frame, and the buyers were able to push it back up off of that, giving confirmation on that strong bullish engulfing candle, trying to take it higher here. You know, coming back up into these pre-market levels. That was the next level that we called. At this point, we got a 5-minute MACD cross. Remember calling that 5-minute MACD cross out. Very nice push up here. And this is where we started to see the market catch back up with our breath chart. All right, so this is the 5 right here. So that shouldn't be on, but you can see this morning star that's signaling a move, possible move back down to the 9. Let's go back to the 5-minute time frame. And on the 5, we're still working within that candle of where they're pulling that candle back right now. So let's go back to the 1. You got a evening star that needs to be confirmed. We're only looking for a move back down to the 9. And if we lose the 9, we know we can come in and still bounce off that 20, and we can still bounce off our 5 on the 5. Very upside down long-legged doji there, so that's a sign. You can see them all over the place, but the buyers actually give us a high close candle, showing some strength there in that candle, and trying to break lower. So we're struggling here, struggling with the 20. We know we can come down and push right back up off, or struggling with the 9. We know we can come right back and push back up off that 20. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame here. This is where we need to turn our 5 on, and we lost a 5 on that candle. Let's see what this next 5-minute candle does. So right there, trying to push higher. You know we're up into these pre-market levels. Trying to push higher here. So this is the level that needs to be a candle to confirm out of. Preferably, we need to cross the top of this candle as well. You can see this candle actually opened up and pushed back into it. So this candle has pulled back once again into your 5 and 9 on the 5-minute time frame. So we're looking for a pop, a possible push up, and a close above there. So market gets really choppy after a decent move, and that is a strong move back up out of this area. Let's go to the 1-minute time frame, and you can see the nice push up here, which give us an H buy pattern on the way up. So you down here in this hole, you know, you can see we need to turn the 5 off. So you can see your 9. We did lose the 9. We know we can lose the 9 and bounce back off the 20, and that's exactly what that little hammer candle gives you right there. So that was your reversal signal coming back out. We're looking for a confirmation up above this. We got that. So that would have been your next target, and it cleared your next target very easily. So if you got into it clearing this target, you could have stayed right in because it blew right through that. And this is the 1-minute time frame, and it's pushing higher right now. So a strong push. Your moving averages look great. Your MACD does look great here. Let's go back to the 5 one more time. Very strong, bullish engulfing candle. It's also giving you a rising 1 candle pattern there. So that's another sign of there's possible follow through coming. We need to see confirmation on this candle to confirm that the candle pattern, whether you see this as a bullish engulfing or a rising 1. And let's just turn this 5 on real quick. You can see the 5's coming right up underneath the price action there. So it was a really nice push back up off that 5. Let's turn this back off. So adding that 5 on our 5-minute time frame has been one of it's been huge for us in my personal trading and my group's trading in this slower market. Instead of pulling back to the 9 on the 1, we've been losing the 9 on the 1 and catching trades off the 5 on the 5. And plus, we incorporate the 5 on other time frames. We mainly only watch it on the 5-minute chart because can only so much stuff that we're watching. Things can get confusing. So on your 5-minute time frame here, got 1 candle. Remember, it can take up to 15 minutes to confirm that candle. So we got 1 candle, 2 candles trying to come back down. This candle's trying to push back off the 9, and if we turn the 5 on, you can see the 5's right there. So that's the 3rd candle. Really, we should have seen a close above to confirm that within the first 3 candles. It's the 1, 2, 3 rule, and so that did not confirm above. But here on the 1, we actually did get this 1 candle right here to confirm above that, starting a stair step higher. We are coming into 433.67, so we know we have to take out 433.67 and looking for a trending trade. We want to be above 433.67, and we want our 1-minute 9 above 433.67 as well. So you can see your 1-minute time frame looks really good here. Looks like it's trying to set up, and even though if we go look at this 5-minute, even though we did not confirm that candle, we still were able to see that 1 close above on the 1. So didn't really get the 5-minute confirmation, but the 1-minute chart's looking really good for a move higher. Would prefer to have seen a little better chart on the 5 setting up for that. So let's see what we get here on the 1. Struggling here, still trying to hold that 9, still trying to hold that 9, trying to break down. Bollinger Bands are trying to open up. Strong candle, and it wants that level. So we were able to take that level out momentarily. Let's go to the 5. So we still have not confirmed above it on the 5. Looking for a 5-minute confirmation to close above that level. So we need that, and we also, if you're looking now, Scalping is different. We have some scalpers, including me in the group, who approach that a little differently. But your trending trader wants to wait. No matter what this does up here, you don't have to chase it. It can make a big pop higher. And in that case, if it pops higher, you're looking for it to pull back into the 9. So you're not even interested in entering that until the 9, your 1 minute 9 crosses that level. And we'll talk more about that in future videos and every video. So your next 1 minute candle closed back above that level. Let's go to the 5. So still no 5 minute confirmation. Let's see what this 5 minute candle gives us. And right there, looks like rejection at that level. So once again, these are levels that were given, well before market open. So please don't think that we added these levels after we were trading. Our levels work this well. And not bragging, this is just how our levels work. You can see on the one minute chart, we tried to confirm back above and fell back down. So that's the reason why, because price likes to go in search of that 9. And so if the 9's up there, you can't lose that much money. If you're an options trader, you have to keep your stop losses a lot tighter than what your normal textbook stop losses would your traders who are trading shares. With the short-term strikes that we prefer to trade, you can buy time and buy some forgiveness here. But when they pull back like this into the 9, so that's where you're looking for a bounce. So if your 9 was up there and you popped it and you pull back and it didn't hold the 9, you would not be in this trade. This 9 never got up here. So in this case, you should have never been in this trade for a trending type trade, at least yet. So if we go back to the 5 here, so trying to break back down, coming in, and you can see right there. So we talk about this is one thing we talk about all the time. If we lose the 9, don't panic. There's a good chance we can, still push back up off at that 20 or near that 20. Now that bottom band's trying to pinch in here. So right now this looks like a higher low still. This here was, you got a low. This was a higher low. So end up putting in, so I do apologize. This is actually your first low. So this is a new low. This could be the possibility of a new trend here. So let's see what we get. So it doesn't, just because you have a new low doesn't mean it's got to be a downtrend. It can always trade sideways or it can go higher. And in this case, you can see we're going higher and getting ready to get a 5 minute confirmation over, and that candle right there closed, so that's giving us a 5 minute confirmation over our level. So we took it out here with a nice push on the 1. So that was definitely scalpable, clearing that level with a very, very nice pop. So when you get up here, this right here would be your first level. You need to close above that level, which you just got the candle, because you're range high in this area. So we were looking for a close above, which that's absolutely what we just got. So we are expecting some more upside. We still need to get this 9 up here before we looking for a trending trade. Now, at the same time this 9 is coming up here, we're pulling back into it. You got a nice flag here. So I should have had this drawn out before that candle confirmed over it, but there's your little flag. That's not perfect, but that candle just confirmed. Now the flag, this is target 1. We cleared that. We're looking to go higher. MACD still looks great. You got your goose head there. This candle's struggling, not taking this level out yet. We got to confirm above this level before we're looking to go in on this trade. And you can see right there. All right, so let's stop right here. So let's get a line out. You can see this candle right here actually gapped up and pulled back, but that candle right there would have provided a decent opportunity for a very short-term trade. You can see we're coming back in to test a 9 here. So we're going to take this line back off, not keeping that line up. So I don't want it to stay on the charts and get confusing. And coming back down. So this is one that, unfortunately, some trades just don't work. So that right there was your confirmation to start your step higher. And this is a fact proven right here that some trades just simply don't work. So we started we come in, we started that new low, put in a higher low, with higher highs. Right now, breaking down, putting in another new low. So it looks like things really want to change here. So coming back to retest that 433.67. All right, let's go to the 5-minute time frame here. So you can see we broke back down on the 5. Actually give us a rising 1 there that never confirmed, and getting ripped back down into our moving averages. Let's turn this 5 back on. We've lost in the 5 and the 20 and the 433.67 on the 5-minute time frame. Our MACD is changing character. And at this point, you can see this trend line through here is being broken as well. And we're starting to move lower here. So like I say, this is your 5-minute time frame. Let's go to the 1. You can see the nice series of steps here. So you can see your price waves, how short they are in there, and they're starting to grow. Showing a little more momentum to the downside, just to tighten right back up in that area. Trying to break lower, so breaking below your range low, we're looking for a move higher. So far, all pops have failed, and looks like it's trying to push here now. So you're back above your 9 and 20, trying to turn back up. Let's go back to the 5 real quick. So you can see your 5-minute time frame retesting your 5. So at this point, to go higher, you need to clear that 5 and confirm over it on the 5-minute time frame. To go higher, we need to see a real move here to go higher, because the market is, being a little, well, more than a little. It's being very, very, very bearish at this point. And we're expecting an inside day. So the choppiness, when you get 2 ranging days, we're automatically expecting an inside day. But you can see here your bands are pinching, and boom, you start to get a nice move there, trying to go higher off that bullish engulfing candle. Let's go to the 5, see how we look on that 5-minute time frame. Trying to push back up here on the 5-minute time frame. Clearing your, let's go to the 5, put the 5 back on, clearing your 5 and your 9. We need confirmation over that 20. We get confirmation over that 20. We're going higher here. We got this little doji candle right there, long-legged doji. That's a little reversal signal. That's not much of a hammer, but you can see how we're flat bottoming in this area, trying to push higher. Candles are pushing up higher. So that is a sign for a reversal. Now, we do know we got a level at 433.67 that needs to be cleared to the upside, because we can easily see rejection there. And like I say, that line has been on our charts for more than just Friday. It's a level we've been watching for a while. So we're not surprised to get reactions at that level. So you can see right here, we were struggling trying to lose that 9. And this is your one minute time frame. Got to watch the 20. We know we can bounce off that 20, even though we look like we're going to fall apart a lot of times, and it's still able to hold and try to reclaim that 20. So at this point, let's go to the 5-minute time frame again. You can see here chopping, but still holding this 5 and close back above the 20. So we're back above the 9, 5, and 20 there on your 5-minute time frame. Let's go back to the 1. So this is trying to go back above your moving averages right there. There we go. A close above right there. So we're looking for follow through off this candle to move higher. Watch it up to 9 on the 1. Just give you a small H-buy pattern. Can we confirm that? That's confirmed. Looking for a reaction at 433.67. Right into our level now. See what we get. Candle closed above it on the 1. Right there. Candle closed above it on the 1. Turned the 5 off. The 9 never crossed that level. Has not crossed that level yet. Let's go to the 5-minute time frame. See the struggling right there at the 433.67. Once again, that level was, handed out early. And let's go back to the 1-minute time frame here. And so remember, sometimes waiting on that 9 to cross that level of interest, whether that level of interest to be a support resistance level or a moving average, can really keep you out of a bad trade. So you can see us here breaking back down, and at this point, the market was starting to show some weakness. This is where your breadth really started to deteriorate. We really started to see some bearish flow coming in. You can still see your 5-minute bands tubing. You can see the rejection right there and breaking lower. Let's go into the 1 minute time frame. Let's speed this up a little bit. We're getting a little long in the tooth in this video. So at this point, we're just going to see her break down right there. This is the 1 minute time frame. As you can see, breaking down here with a evening star, gapping down out of that little evening stars pattern for a nice move lower. And from here, we started to see a lot of bearishness coming in on the market, and we were able to take a decent move down. This is where we went from a ranging day, or went from a choppy day, to where we actually started a nice range. You can see once again how we come back into our levels and was able to finally move below. Right there is like a H cell pattern. That candle's confirming below, suggesting some more downside. This is where we ended the day right here. Very choppy. We did get one good push at the end of the day, and then one good little sell-off right at the end of the day. But for the most part, there was some choppiness in the day, and it did provide some really good opportunities. So other than that, we're going to finish the video here. I hope you find this helpful, and I will see you in the trading room.